In a previous video, I gave you some tips and tricks on using the Emeril and some tips on how to keep it clean while you're cooking. I then made a video showing you how to clean the inside of the Emeril and the tools that you need to use in order to keep it clean and get those baked on fat drippings and grease stains off the Emeril from the inside. Today I'm going to show you how to restore that original finish, how to remove those fingerprints and watermarks. Now this is a project I've been working on for over a year. I've sampled so many different products, tried all kinds of solutions, everything from the online recommendations, hint water and vinegar does not work. I tried all sorts. I finally found a product that does work, and that's what I want to share with you today. It's once you find the right product, as they say, or the right tool, it's simple. So you saw the original thumbnail for this video, and that was the top, and it's a little bit hard on this light, but you can see this is the finished side, and this is the side that has not been done yet. It's still got all kinds of marks and dirt. This product will not only shine, but it actually cleans and takes off these little bits here. So I'm going to show you that in a second, and I'm also just to show you what we're working with here and how well it works. Take a look at this from this angle. This is the side I used and restored the product with, or used the side on. This is the undone portion. This is what I'm going to show you today. I'll do it with you live on camera. All these, I don't know, watermarks, fingerprints, all sorts. But I can never get them out. We've tried different things, and again, until I found this product, it was just an annoyance. But with that said, you need 2 microfiber cloths. They do make a difference. You can't use paper towels or anything else because they can scratch and they just don't do the right thing. They also have wood elements in them and whatever. Microfiber is the way to go. I'll leave a link. They're cheap. And without further ado, this is the product. It's called Cerama Bryte. It's stainless steel polish. You can actually also use this on all your stainless steel appliances. This works so well. You do have to use it correctly. If you don't, you're going to get different results. I'll show you how to do it. So let's get started. First things first, you need 2 microcoats, because one you're going to use to apply and one you're going to use to kind of wipe it off and buff. Now when you go to shop for all this, you're going to notice there are 2 versions. One is a spray bottle, one is just a bottle with a cap on top. It's not really clear. There may or may not be 2 extra ingredients in the version with the cap. I've only used this one, and I know it works well. I'm going to leave a link for this spray type. These are the results I can speak for. I can't speak for the results on the other bottle. I have no reason to believe that the other type of bottle or version doesn't work. They're both labeled the same. It's the same front end sticker and everything. So as far as I know, it's the same. The company claims the same. But I did see 2 different ingredients on just off the top. So anyway, let me get started here. The idea here is stainless steel has grain or a direction. You want to be applying in the same direction as the grain. I don't know if we could pick it up here. You can see that stainless steel has a direction. Anyway, the idea is to apply it in one direction with long strokes and then take it off in the same direction. Now the directions say to wipe it off immediately after you apply it. I found that waiting 30 seconds even up to a minute works a lot better. You don't want to leave it on too long because then you have issues. After you're done, you'll see we can sort of buff it a bit. But let me get started. I'll start on this corner so you can see that. So remember, you always want to spray into the cloth. You never want to spray directly onto the unit. Several reasons why, but you can read about that later. And you really want to get it nice and damp. You don't need too much. Microfiber absorbs it, so that's good. This is a small, thin area, so it's a little bit hard to, it's hard to show you the directional thing, but I'm going to go from right to left. I just apply it like that. And actually, while we're at it, we can do the handlebars. This goes again. And while I'm doing the other parts, this part is drying a bit, 30 seconds to a minute. I'll do the upper top so you can see that. Apologies for the camera getting out of And this part finally. All with the same cloth. It's wet enough. Again, if you have any bits that need cleaning, just use a little elbow grease. It'll come right out. Alright, take my second cloth, again, going from right to left. Literally, just buffing it off. Coming out great already. And this one, same thing. Long strokes. And it's that simple. This part I did not do yet. We'll see the difference. All right. And there it is. Let's take a look. All those marks are gone. Clean and restore. Look at that. Oh, here we didn't do, remember? So let's do that right now while you're watching. Take a look at the handle. Nice and shiny and bright. Now let's do the keypad, because that's a pain point for everybody. One of the biggest pain points. I'll show you the bottom. No more finger marks, no more fingerprints. It's all good. And with this stuff, it's easy to maintain. It's not going to stop fingerprints, but you can buff them out very, very easily. You don't even have to reapply the polish for the first time or two. But you can use this as often as you want. It's not going to hurt the stainless steel. All right, I will, because I'm carrying it, let me put this down, give you a better angle. You can see all the markings here, yeah? Get out of the light, you see all these fingerprints, all up here, all here. So let's spray our cloth again. I don't even need that much, but whatever. And knobs. This is the biggest pain point because this gets the most touched. Didn't want to do that. In between, I can already see that this stuff is already coming out. Let me get this little corner. Get the bottom. Have a little dirt here. It's coming out. Gone. Look at that. Hopefully that, maybe you see it, maybe you don't. And then we'll just do the top. But this is already done. So let's get the buffer. I gotta tell you, when you see your Emeril, it's a little bit of joy, because A, it looks brand new again. B, it's just, for me, it was always annoying. I don't know. Maybe you guys don't feel the same, but it always bothered me, those watermarks, the fingerprints. And as I said, this works great on stainless steel appliances as well. So, can you now see? No more marks. No more anything. It's all shiny and bright, like new. Even the knob look great. You see that? Zoom in. All shine. All right, and then for the final, here we see the marks on top. Gotta find the wet part. I didn't even re-wet it. I'm just now this one, you can see that there are harder marks. These aren't just fingerprints. There's actually a bit of dirt on here. And that's because I lay stuff on top when I'm not using the Emeril. Going in one direction. Beautiful. Nice and shiny. Like new. No fingerprints to speak of. Look at that. As I said, it took me a long time to find the right product. I tried many of these stainless steel shiners and buffers and all the home tricks on YouTube and on the internet. Nothing worked, but this works the best. Here it is. Links are down below. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. If you found this at all helpful, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, subscribe down below. Thank you for joining me.